Good morning, everybody. Here we are, Saturday morning, the date the 26th of
September.
I'm bad with my months. But anyhow, if you can see behind us, we got Clash of Champions on the big screen TV there. So that means tomorrow we got Clash of Champions pay-per-view going on, and it's time for that predictions. So, what we got first is, hopefully this pauses. Stay. Hey. There we go. Kickoff show is going to be Asuka against Selena Vega. Well, I think this one's pretty obvious. Who do you think's going to win?
Oh, I'm saying Asuka 100%. I mean, this just came about 2 weeks ago when Selena said, "I've had enough of you goons," and walked in the ring, slapped Asuka, and said, "Hey, I want to fight." And she really hasn't fought in months.
No, she hasn't. She won her first match of the year, last Monday. Like I was saying, the only way she could have built her credibility would have been if she would have fought Nia Jax and
Shayna
Baszler in a handicap match and beat both of their asses. Then I'd say, okay, she had a chance, but that didn't happen. So ask her for this one, definitely. And next, there we go. Okay, here. Yeah, we've had this match, 50 million times in the last 2 months. We got Bobby Lashley against Apollo Crews. I gotta go Hurt Business. They're on fire right now, so I gotta say with Bobby Lashley sticking to that title, and hopefully we get some more belts to go in the Hurt Business soon.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I mean, Bobby Lashley beat Apollo Crews for the U.S. belt, so I'm sticking with Bobby Lashley to retain it.
Yeah. And next, here we go. Another match that we've seen 50 million times. We got the Street Profits against Andrade and Sleazeball
Angel
Garza. Yeah. So I gotta go with the Street Profits for this one again because I want this feud to just end. Let's just finish this thing, push the restart button, and have Andrade and Garza start their feud and whatever you know.
Yeah, because this is the funny thing is, for the last month, Angel and Andrade have been feuding and fighting each other and walking out on each other during their tag team matches, and now all of a sudden Selena's not there and they're best buddies again. So I'm thinking it's still going to be the Street Profits. They're good with the belts, they're good on the mic, and they just need some tag teams.
Just have that super freaking frog splash from the air, finish it there, and on to the next one. Okay, another obvious one in my mind. We got Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler against. I like Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan. I'd like to see them get their due someday, but it's not gonna be tomorrow night. That's for sure. Since this entire feud, usually your opponents have a little build up where you think they might have a chance, but there's been horrible build up here where I don't know. The only people who keep paying in this feud is Natty and Lana, unfortunately. But yeah, it's going to be a squash match, probably. Squash or not, Nia and Shayna are keeping the belts.
I'm going to go opposite of you.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go with Liv and Ruby Riott due to the fact that somebody has got to start feuding with Asuka, and it's either going to be Nia and Shayna Baszler.
That's true.
They're going to try and build that match up, I think, because Selena was just a placeholder right now while they have the belts. The only thing is who the hell does Ruby and Liv fight next? Because there's nobody else but Natty and Lana. So I think something's going to happen. Shayna and Nia are going to possibly mess it up somehow, lose the belts, and then one of them are going to go face Asuka later.
It'd be nice for Ruby and Liv. I am hoping for them, but I still think it will be Nia and Shayna. And next, hey, there we go. I'm not the best with this computer stuff, so be patient, my friends. Next we got Cesaro and Shinsuke against we got Dorito and Metallica, and I think it's just Dorito and Metallica who are fighting.
I think those are the two that are fighting. I don't think Kalisto is fighting, but he's going to be out there.
I like, you know how much I like Cesaro. He's like one of my favorites, so I gotta go with Cesaro and Shinsuke. Because plus two, speaking about tag teams coming apart, we can tell that the Luchas they're all falling apart. So they're gonna, and it'll set them up for an amazing three-way ladder match down the road. So yeah, it's gonna be Shinsuke and Cesaro who keep the match in my mind for this one.
I could care less about this match. I don't like either teams. I don't like Shinsuke. Like, Cesaro's not too bad, but
Come on!
not a fan of the Shinsuke. I do have to agree that they're going to keep the belts, though, if I have to pick. Just because, like, the Lucha House Party has been feuding in between each other since Kalisto came back. We just need the tag teams back. Like, so many are either injured or they're breaking them apart. So
there's not enough tag teams. We were talking about this. They need to just unify both tag team titles on each brand and just
have one tag team belt.
They can go on either NXT. Well, yeah, hell, just do like the same thing they've been doing with the women's tag team belt. Where they can go on every brand because there's not enough tag teams out there right now.
And they're injured. Yeah, there are tag teams.
Yeah, because you get the Viking Raiders, you got one that's injured, then you got Setso Cronies where one is injured again.
They're no longer with WWE. AOP was fired.
Okay, yeah, another tag team loss.
Usos, one is injured.
Yeah. Okay, Bayley against Nikki Cross.
Seen it.
Yeah, seen it again. Yeah, seen it.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. Hello. It's going to be Bayley for this one. I think that's obvious. The only thing that we can make this thing entertaining is, I don't know if Alexa Bliss comes and starts a feud with Nikki Cross, which I don't know if that's going to even happen or not. But I'm not overly anxious on this one, but Bayley's going to win. Sasha, she's still broken, so I don't think she's going to continue a feud yet. So it'll just be a match that's there, I think.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good match. Bayley's probably going to beat the hell out of Nikki with a chair. Send a message to Sasha. We've seen it before. Bayley's keeping the belt until their feud between her and Sasha. That's my whole thing.
The big, whether it's Survivor Series or Royal Rumble, that'll be one of the top 4 pay-per-views.
Sorry about the camera shake, but
yeah, we got Gizmo. Gizmo, what? Got some technical difficulties going on right now. Okay, and yeah, next match. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. We got Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy. I'll let you start off with this one.
So, it's been entertaining so far.
Oh, yeah.
But I have to go with Jeff Hardy to keep the belt. Because he is technically the Intercontinental Championship belt holder.
No. Sami Zayn is the belt holder. We all know that.
Yeah, he just got the belt not that long ago, and we don't want to keep switching this belt around. We got to try and make it relevant. And
exactly, we don't want to switch the belt around, which Sami Zayn is the proper Intercontinental Champion right now.
Just because he decided to come back after having 6 months off because of this lovely situation in the world that's going on, I still think it's going to be Jeff Hardy. Because it is a ladders match. It's going to be an awesome match. We're going to see some good spots, but
that's where I kind of go with Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn is extremely talented, but unfortunately I don't feel WWE sees him that talented. So therefore, this is how he can have a sneaky victory win, because there's 3 guys while AJ and Jeff are fighting it outside. Sami can sneak in, climb the ladder, grab the belt, and done. That's
both belts, apparently. Both belts are hanging up top.
So anyhow, next one. We got a few disapproval of opinions so far. Fucking the Irish Drew. Is he Irish? Not
Scottish.
Scottish, close enough. Drew McIntyre and RKO. This one,
Seen it.
Yeah, we all have. This is the ambulance match where you gotta put him in the ambulance, close the door. I think that's how you went. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. I'm going with Randy Orton at this one.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah. He said that a few matches ago.
Yeah.
I'm going with Randy Orton. I don't know how long he'll keep it, but I think it'll be Randy Orton, and they might have Drew win it when there's a crowd again. I don't know.
Yeah, this one is a tough one. I like both of these guys. I've always liked Randy Orton, but I'm gonna stick with Drew. This feud needs to be over with. We've seen it for the past since Mania, pretty much. They've been fighting and building this up. I think Drew's gonna keep it. and Randy Orton's just gonna go along the wayside.
Yeah, I think this is an ambulance, so Randy Orton's going to pretty much paralyze Drew, and then you won't see Drew McIntyre for a few months. So Randy's going to defend the belt, have maybe a Keith Lee feud, I don't know, but then you'll have that big pop when Drew returns. And then the main event, maybe, this one could be the main event either, well, double main event. Next we have Roman Reigns against Uso. I think we all know who's going to win this one.
Yeah, it's going to be Roman Reigns. They've had a really good storyline building up to this because they're family, but Roman Reigns is still going to be the chief of that island.
It's going to be a chance for Uso to shine, make himself look really, really good as he normally does. But I'm more intrigued in this one what the storyline is going to be. What the outcome... Well, we all know Roman Reigns is going to win. I'll agree with that one. But is he going to start beating up some more family members? I tell you right now, I can see The Rock against Roman Reigns at some point in the future. That's what I'm predicting for you guys right now. Will it be a championship belt match or not? I don't know, but that's going to happen in WrestleMania possibly, so... Mark my word.
Yeah, it could very well be so that The Rock says, like, hey, what the hell are you doing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Roman Reigns is going off in his own little path, which is good. It's something new.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not that Paul Heyman is controlling him. Roman Reigns is controlling Paul Heyman. So it's a good angle that they have going. And, you can't see his shirt, but it usually says wreck everyone and leave, and that's what he's been doing. So I think, again, that he's going to... wreck his family member and come out champion.
So yeah, that's our 2020 Clash of Champions predictions. That being said, you got any predictions, bud?
I want the monster.
He's pretty quiet.
He wants the monster.
Anyhow, till next time, remember to live, everybody, and cheers.